Hello everyone, Tivish here, and welcome to part 2 of my OBS streaming guide. In the last video I talked about some general settings and the first setup, and in this video I will talk about how to set up your scenes, your sources and what they are, and then I will give you one example scene with sources for a game, for example League of Legends, and I'll explain how to adapt this for other games so that you'll be able to set up everything the way you want. You don't have to do it exactly like I show in this video. It'll just be an example to explain everything. And with that said, let's get started. Let's wait around and let's get right into the scenes and sources. So down here in OBS, I have to get my second screen because OBS is there. We have the scenes and this will probably be empty for you, right? So you right click here, go on add, and we're gonna add one scene. We're gonna call it test. And this is our test scene. Okay, so now you can put in sources and you have different options here. My dog is walking around. I hope you didn't hear that. So for the sources, you have different settings here. Number one is audio input capture. You don't actually need this, the same as with audio output capture, since you can add sources for this in the settings. But if you want to do this externally, you can do this here too, to have maybe more control over it if you want to. Then we have the browser source, which will be used for something like Twitch alerts. So for example, we have the new follower alert here. I'll probably do a video. The next one will probably be about Twitch alerts, where I'll show you how to do this exactly. But if you have something like this set up, it's very easy. You just select it here and then you can go for it. Then the next thing is display capture. Display capture basically means that you'll be recording the whole screen, which is what I'm doing right now. So you can see my second monitor and everything that is on it. So if I made a folder here, you can also see this. So everyone will see everything that you're doing. And some people say, or it's true probably, that if you record with desktop capture, that you don't have as much strain on your stream and your PC will be able to process this much easier without dropping frames. The problem is that if you have any sensitive material on your desktop, you should probably clean that out. And if you forget to turn off your stream and log into Facebook or something, everyone will see your information. So be careful with that. I would only use it for local recordings like I'm doing right now. Okay, then the next one is game capture. This will probably be the one that is most interesting to us. I'll show you how to set up this one. But this will be what you're using to stream games and to record a game. And you can just go on game capture, select the game, and it's done. It's very easy, simple, and quick. Then we have image, which you can see here in the background. You can choose any image that you want, and it will be permanently showing up on your screen and showing for your viewers. Image slideshow, self-explanatory. It's the same thing as image, but multiple images that vary with time. Media source is fairly interesting. This can be used for something like a GIF or a WebM to show in your stream if you would like that. So the next source we have is scene. When you go on scene and you already have something set up, like one scene, you can import all the sources from that scene into a new one, just to make everything quicker. If you're using multiple scenes, for example, for League of Legends, I'll show you how to set that up because the client and the game need two separate scenes. Then we have text, which is, well, a text file from your Twitch alerts to show who your top donator is or your newest follower, anything like that. And also other text can be shown, of course. Then we have video capture device, which is what you're seeing here on the screen. That's me. That's your webcam. Fairly self-explanatory and very easy to set up. And then we have window capture, which is capturing a process like Chrome or any other browser and showing that on your stream. This can also be used for games, But generally, in terms of performance, the recommendations go from game capture to window capture and then to display capture, as far as I'm concerned, from what I've read. Okay, so we went through all these scenes, sources, and now I'm going to show you how to set up your own scene. Let's say we want to record League of Legends, okay? So we have our test scene here, and the first thing you'll want to do, or I'd recommend doing, is adding an image. So you're gonna go here, create new, click on OK, and then just browse, and then look for an image that you want. Okay, I'm gonna cancel this here because I already have an image selected. So I'm just gonna go here, add image, and then let's say background 1, okay? And we have that here. Okay, so don't be alarmed right now. I had to just switch up my setup a bit to show you everything correctly, but now it should work fine. So we had the background. I showed you how to do this. Now we go to add, and next we're gonna go with window capture. We're gonna use window capture to capture our League client. So you're gonna click on OK, and then select the process, okay? Usually here League of Legends would show up, but since I already have that selected, no, I don't want to I don't want to record OBS again. I'm gonna go to window capture and select the League client here, since I already did that before, okay? So we have that here. Great, it's working, we're happy. Yes, let's go. So you can put this wherever you want. Now we're gonna go to add. And if you have a webcam, you should go to video capture device and add this. Since I'm using my webcam on my second version of OBS, I don't think this will work. But usually you just go here, click on OK, select your webcam, and do that. Oh wow, it works. Okay, yay. So usually you just go OK, and again, this is not hard. So if you were scared or if you're unsure, it's good that you watch this video. But honestly, you can just experiment and set up everything on your own. Yeah. So you can put the webcam wherever you want. See, it's already looking like a pro stream. Woohoo! And we have only 3 sources here. So that's already done. Again, like I mentioned before, for League of Legends, you're going to need the game capture too. So what this means is that you go to game capture and you have to get into a game first. I would recommend going to the custom game, and then the process, the League of Legends game process, will show up here when you go to OK and then select the process. Again, we go to capture a specific window, and usually here League of Legends.exe would would show up, okay? And you just select that, and then you have the game capture done. Yeah, it's that simple, but don't forget about it. And I would recommend doing 2 different scenes, one for the League of Legends client and one for League of Legends game. And you can use here on the top right, you have automatic scene switcher. You can set this up very simple. If you have questions about this, just feel free, but it's really easy. And you can just set it up and it will automatically switch between the client and the game, between the 2 scenes, all right? So just don't forget to turn it off in case you're streaming Overwatch in our game. So we have that done. And now what you want to, you can do whatever you want actually here. You can go to browser source and add a Twitch alert with the followers. You can go to text and add a newest donation text, for example. Oh, sorry. I didn't set it up yet. A newest follower, for example. And put that wherever you want. So you have all the possibilities that you want. And I think I've discussed everything I wanted to discuss in this video. Again, you can see it's really simple. Just try it out for yourself. It's very fun to set up your own stream and design everything on your own. You can add some pictures, like with transparent backgrounds, with your logos, for example, to show you how this looks. For me, like here on the left corner here. Yeah. So with that said, I think I'm done for this video. If there are any questions, feel free to ask. The next video is probably going to be about Twitch alerts, and if you guys request it, I'm gonna go into the tools and automatic scene switcher and how to set that up for League of Legends. Or if you want to have requests, or if you request anything when it comes to different scenes for other games, I can do that too, of course. So, thank you for watching, and I hope I was able to help you. If yes, then feel free to leave a comment or like the video. And if you want to see more videos, then of course, feel free to subscribe. That always helps. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.